Hello everyone, in this video we are going to have a lot of different stories and a lot of different news stories. Keep a critical mind as always. I will always try to put all the evidence and proof out there. If there isn't enough, then also you can search for yourself, but I will try to keep all those things out there for you guys. And as always, keep a critical mind and I hope you enjoy. A bit of a surprise for some people. Ver Vermillion decided to put out a post on Twitter in regards to a certain someone coming back and it being Sunny. So that is something I know a lot of people didn't expect. People being cheeky on their PLs is kind of expected, but being cheeky on their Nijisanji accounts kind of shows you how lacking the management is on Nijisanji EN. Way back in the day, maybe a year or two ago, you would have to worry about, oh my goodness, are they going to get stealth suspended because they're saying random stuff, or they're saying stuff that isn't fitting with what Nijisanji wants you to say. That was a fear that was there before, a built-in fear, but it seems like it's not that way right now. What am I talking about? It's Sunny. Of course, we all know SunnySplosion's coming out. I may be reading too far into this. It may just be my weird, tattered, and broken brain after doing so many news stories. I may be reading a little too far into this whole thing, but a lot of people just took it as their own, as it being just legit talking about Sun. And other people, it says, check out pinned post to see what you did there. Couldn't be happier. Sunny, my man. But too hot though. Hey, do be. Yay, light. I feel so inspired. Briscoe, it's 4 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, basically, I think that's what he was doing it before. A lot of other people think that's what he was doing it for. Could just be he was just like, wow, the sun's outside. He could have just been one of those things. But gosh darn it, I do have a little bit of a desire for it to be having to do with SunnySplosion. I was waiting for Liver to hint or allude to Sunny, and then there's Ver. Draws attention to themselves and is to maintain positive relations with VTubers now outside the company. The Livers seem they want to beef up their plan B, now that GEN is stagnant and going nowhere. Could very well be. I mean, if you're so successful, like for example, Scarlet's still successful monetary wise and viewership wise, you have, Aya, other people who are still doing rather well, then yeah, they're not going to want to leave. Like if I was still making, for example, thousands a month or whatever, then I would want to stay. Even like after the cut, if I was still making thousands a month, I'd be like, yeah, it's not the best place, but I mean, it pays the bills. I can understand that sense. So I've never been one of the people that's like, oh, leave. But when someone like Sunny does leave, and other people around here do push these, it's Sunny, that type of things, kind of, giving a nice little shout out to them, then I'm happy to see this. Draconic Shrine Maiden Kokoro Amamiya is getting a 1/7 scale figure of herself. Kokoro Amamiya, for those who don't know, is a Japanese virtual liver with Nijisanji, as they like to call him, virtual liver. It's a virtual YouTuber, a VTuber with Nijisanji. Started with Ellie Conifer and Ratna Petit around 2019, as you can see here, in August of 2019. And as you can see here, Amamiya Kokoro 1/7 scale figure of Furyu HM products as expected. It's too cute. Leave it at that. And this is their stuff here, shipping available in every country. Here you have the Kokoro Amamiya 1/7 scale figure. And it is 24,000 yen, which is about $200, 170 to 200 bucks, around there, with the current exchange rates that are going on, about 150 yen or 140 yen per dollar. And here we have all the close-ups that you need. Here's this one here. Got the next one a little bit closer, even closer, with a very, very detailed skirt. The mascot back there, of course, the frilly frills there. And you, of course, have the front on the stand in a regular clear acrylic stand. You have there, right there in the back as well. Oh wow, I love the coloring of it. It's very, very well made. Very well made. And of course, this is a nod more to the company who's making it, because they're doing a really good job in making it. They're doing really great in making some content, some things like this for them. And it's tax included. You can even have a paid E one, a paid Y. It starts from 4,000 yen per month. You can depending on that, because it is an expensive one. But when you do these monthly ones, it ends up hurting you more than if you just put it on your credit card and pay it per month there. Because their APRs, their annual percentage rates and stuff like this, the percentage you have to pay every month of just interest is way too much usually when you do this. If it's a zero interest thing, then of course have fun. But if not, then yeah. And of course, a lot of people congratulating them for it. And it's great to see these type of things happen, because like I said, I've always said, Nijisanji itself as an organization is not the greatest, as the higher ups are not the greatest, the higher up management, but each individual talent is doing their damnedest to be entertaining and be the best for their fans. So congratulations to Amamiya for having this. Suisei recently did a new song, Moonlight. Digital release will start at midnight. What a surprise, Natori wrote a song for us. And here you can have it Spotify, YouTube Music, Tidal, Deezer, iTunes Store, all those places. And of course, a new release here. It's streaming on cover.link.to. Natori has provided a song called Moonlight for Suisei Hochimachi. The music video is currently premiering. This is the music video in and of itself. Of course, I can't. Oh, it's very cute. It's like stop motion. I love it. I don't know if this was CG, like computer generated drafting or computer aided, but it's very, very cute. It is so very cute. And let's hear a little bit of the song. It definitely fits the style of Hochimachi Suisei. Definitely. Very, very cute. Take a listen to it on Suisei channel itself. It's already got 720k views. Take a listen to it. And of course, she says, "Where's everyone today? When are you coming back?" Also, she continues saying, "I'm a virtual idol, but I want to do street performance." And, leading up to what I'm going to be talking about, Sweet-chan is in Shibuya now. She went to Shibuya and she did her new song. She did a guerrilla street performance on Shibuya to promote her new song. This is freaking insane. It was quite literally an alley performance. You do not see this. I've never heard of this. I've never seen this happen. Hololive did of course, you take a picture of the QR code and you can actually get to where the thing is. She did an actual performance in Shibuya. And here's her performance here. Oh, she did stellar. Holy crap, she did stellar. That's amazing. That's amazing. But yeah, an actual guerrilla live from a VTuber. I don't think I've ever seen that at night. It may be a bit shaky, but the singing is so good. Then over here it goes, the new release. Of course, there's competition arrangement done by Natori, continuing on, other things that they've done. How to apply for the My List campaign. Take a screenshot, adding Moonlight to your library playlist. Quote this post, the screenshot, and this is for Japanese people mainly, primarily. And of course, it continues on. A closer look. Singing her most recent Moonlight. And that's amazing. Thank you for your support of Moonlight. This is something I've never seen before. I've honestly never seen it. And they had the, down there, close to it, a actual, QR code. I don't know how they did it, but I'm so very glad they did it. And it is, it is amazing that she did something like that. And of course, with that, I'll finish this whole thing off with the, Shoten lineup of all of her goods for what she's been doing recently and everything going on. Here's all of the goods she has for Stellar and all the other things that she's been doing for the Moonlight one that she recently got. All this here is things that you can purchase. I'm pretty sure you can find a way to get it into the US or other places, but these are Japanese prices. You can convert it to your money as well. It's all amazing. I'm very, very happy that she was able to do this, and congrats to Hololive for freaking being able to do that. Even it was on Billboard Japan showing that it was out there. It is, I mean, imagine you did such a thing. It's like, you hear about that in like the, the rap game and other things like that. People doing like guerrilla lives of just like, popping up somewhere, setting up shop, and boom, there you go. You got a concert. You don't hear that much about VTubers because it's very hard. You have a lot of logistics, but Hololive was able to cover it. Good news for everybody trying to have Astraline and trying to go see Astraline at the most recent KamiCon HAIL, which is Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama. We're sharing the details of the Astraline appearance at convention. Stay tuned. They're attending in person. Astraline at KamiCon, October 4th through 6th, Huntsville, Alabama. Merryweather is going, and Frederick will be attending virtually. Merryweather, Lucius Merryweather here mentions their full reason why. It says, "It's great regret that I have to announce that I will be unable to attend physically, in this case, this year, as a guest due to unfortunate issue with my visa, which happened very recently. We have had contact with the American Embassy to clear up my travel clearance. Unfortunately, the embassy was unable to meet us in time, and the situation ended up not clearing in time for my travel. It's been very frustrating and saddening experience. Love my last visit in Alabama and have frequently spoken about how wonderful the state and KamiCon were during my last visit. I was very much looking forward to going and seeing the city of Huntsville. To my great misfortune, this has to be another time. I'm sorry that I did not say this earlier. Management were trying their best to clear it up, and it looked like we were almost in time, but then sadly we were not. I hope you have all have a good con. Be appearing digitally for my panels, and LumiTuber, Alf Hyde, and Nick Nocturne will still be in attendance to meet you. Thank you for always for your support. Hope my viewers and fans may still find good times with my other friends in Astraline. and continue to see my panels and check out our booth. It says Ra will bite the embassy. Well, goodness gracious, that's an interesting way to say it. It's unfortunate we'll be missing your dog. We shall take you around the pad so you can bark at people. I wish I could go on another Alabama adventure together, but I'll have to be next time. It'll have to be next time. Please have fun with everyone and send pics. I'm very sorry, Mary. It seems to be getting harder and harder for international guests to appear at US cons. It's really frustrating. We only found out a week or so before, so that's very sad. So yeah, visas and those types of things, especially when certain political climates become hard, like hardliners and things like that over here in any country start pushing for reduction of visas. It means legitimate people who want to come here on business cannot because of these restrictions. And it is unfortunate in this case, it was a VTuber who got hit with that. Here we have Niyamoka, I hope that that's the correct way of saying it, who is a creator of Play Apex. And why am I talking about her today? Because she's doing something with Apex Legends, which is a tournament, an invitational Apex tournament, Rixa 2.0. This is their second year doing it, I believe. That's why it's a 2.0. Trailer came out, and these are the people that are involved in it. Of course, for everybody watching this video, there are flashing lights on it. There are flashing parts of it. So just a bit of a warning on that part.
Attention, a new event is about to begin.
All the VTubers involved, all the regular folks involved. You have a lot of people involved, which is great. It's great to see this. It's great to see everybody in there. All the people that are going to be involved in it, all the teams there. You can pause to see your favorite VTubers, of course. Everyone's there are. There's so many teams involved in this, as you can see here. Doki Bird is going to be a part of it on the Team 19. So that's one of the big reasons why I wanted to mention this. Doki Bird is going to be a part of it. And it says, hope to see all here. Full team graphics, list 1003. All that stuff is there. Everything has been mentioned. This is going to be Saturday, not 2023, it's 2024. It's going to be on Saturday on the 5th. So that is when it's all going to be there. There are going to be many VTubers. Doki Bird is in another Apex tournament, which is wonderful for her. And congratulations to every single other VTuber involved. It is a large tournament. It looks like it's a large tournament. In order to have a lot of big names, a lot of well-known Apex players in there, it is a hard thing to actually organize and a hard thing to actually get through. So congratulations for Niyamoka and everybody on the team who is organizing this invitational tournament. We are moving on to Luvdia, which is a South Korean VTuber agency, or an agency that has VTubers right now. And they are announcing a lot of things. I'm just letting you see who they have here. And they have announced one thing right now, which is a VTuber graduation. Here is the translated version of it. Hello, Laveria. The translation is going to have like 3 different versions of Laveria. Like to express our deepest gratitude to all Laveria members who've always supported Laveria. It's funny. I just find this funny that it has 3 different ways of saying it, saying the same word, and 3 different ways of putting it in here with the one translation. Today I have some important news with you to share with you. As of October 10th, Park Dona and Lani will be ending their contracts with 3Y Corporation. The 2 members have decided to step down from their Love Diamond activities and focus more on individual broadcast activities. Even if the contract with 3Y is terminated, Park Dona and Lani will continue their broadcasting activities through personal broadcasts. Additionally, the 3 members of Yagme, Yuliri, and Binghayo will continue. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, I probably did. Do their best to deliver more joy and emotion as Love Diamond. At 6 p.m. October 3rd, there will be an announcement broadcast on Yangmei Chijik Broadcasting. We would like to thank you all for the warm welcome and love support you have shown us so far. We would ask your warm support so that all the members in Love Diamond can shine even brighter in the future. Love Diamond will continue to grow with your continued love and support. As of October 10th, the banners on the Donna Neem and Ani Neem bulletin boards in various channels of the Love Diamond Fan Cafe will be taken down. This decision was made after sufficient discussion with the members, and we ask your generous understanding and encouragement. We look forward to creating new memories with you in the future. So one of the people that was mentioned here, which is Park Dona of Luvdia, has come out and talked about this. They have put out their full-on information here. It's the one that we had here. Then we have their responses. First, let me tell you the announcement. As of October 10th, 2024, we're concluding our approximately 1-year contract with the Vtuber Corporation. So they did not renew their contract. Some of you may have expected it. Some may have thought it was impossible. Some not expected it at all. First of all, the reason I didn't continue with my contract is because of the difference between the direction the company wanted to go and me. So it's a difference in opinions and directions. If there are people who are worried that it might be due to discord among the members, that's absolutely not the case. When I thought about the direction of the broadcast in the future, I really worried a lot about what kind of choice I should make so that I wouldn't regret it. As you know, I am a person who likes challenges. I have succeeded in many of them, but I have also failed and made many mistakes. I may fail and make many mistakes in the future, but still, I want to challenge myself in many different ways. This is the biggest reason why I'm ending my contract with the company. Also, feel sorry for not being able to stay with the cute members I started in the Heart Planet and achieve their goals of becoming idols in the end, as well as a leader. However, I think this will also be an opportunity for a good change. I would like to see our rabbits, sheep, and cats receive more help from the company and grow into a big, active group. So that's kind of a little bit of a dig, I believe, a small dig at the company not supporting them so well. Or maybe just saying the company can always improve, which of course any company can improve. I may regret my choice not to be there, but I do not regret my decision. It's also the path I have chosen, but I believe that whatever happens along the way is my responsibility. Guys, just in case, I'm not graduating. They are moving from the company into independent. They're technically, I guess it is a graduation from 3Y. It is a movement from 3Y, and they're moving on to their independent form. But they are not, I think they're using the same character, so it's not a full graduation. It's like it's a weird thing. It's like a half graduation, because it's still graduating from the company, in my opinion. But it is not graduation as in graduating from all VTuber activities. And ending my contract with the company does not mean I'm cutting ties with Luvdia. Starting with Luvdia, we all saw the same future. I think we made our own choices in the two paths through various experiences. I'm still a panda who came into the Heart Planet to become an idol like everyone else. And although we chose different paths, I want to work hard and support each other on our own paths. Luvdia and pandas, I'm truly precious benefactors and friends, are truly precious benefactors and friends. I don't think anything will change much if I leave the company. There will probably be a long hiatus after today's announcement for a new leap forward. I think the hiatus will be a precious status hiatus and will make it even more happy in the future. Oh, but it doesn't mean that I'll be taking a hiatus for half a year or a year. We'll be able to meet in December at the latest. So they're taking a month or more hiatus, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. Thank you all for loving Park Dona as the leader of Love Diamond for almost 2 years. A short yet long time, and I ask for your continued support as a panda idol Park Dona in the future. Please also show lots of love to the remaining cute animals, idol friends of Love Diamond as you are now. I hope this will ease some worries. Thank you all so much for taking the time to read this. So far, it was Park Dona. And this is, like I mentioned, not a full-on graduation. It is more just a moving from different things, and their full-on translation here of their main thing was this. It says, I was going to tell you through live and video, but I thought it might be unnecessary, like, emotional things. If I talk emotionally, so organize it in writing to you. And that's the part that I sent you guys, that I showed you guys. Now, my opinion on this whole thing is, it's good that she's taking a hiatus. It's good that they're doing what they're going to do. It is interesting that this agency is allowing this to happen when VNU, another South Korean agency, did not allow anything of this sort to happen for them. And it is interesting how things are going to go in the future, how it looks like it is amicable for the most part, which is good. Because, I mean, if you take VNU as any South Korean example, then there's an opportunity for them to go really bad and really negative. I'm glad they didn't. And I'm glad these people are going to be going in their independent. Now, I don't know how they organized it so that they can keep their IP. I don't know if they had ended up having to pay something in the background. As we know, VNU tried to make Amano Seraphi, who's now Alien Mixture, do that. And it is, I don't know if that's a normal thing in South Korean VTubing. And it is not spoken of usually because of blacklisting and that type of things, but I hope that they actually didn't have to pay anything in the end. Again, this is just my thoughts based on the things that we know about other South Korean VTuber agencies. A bit of Sayu news for each and every one of y'all. Sayu, unfortunately, is not having the best time in Japan. It's hot, it's muggy, it's rainy. It reminds her of some things she has trauma from before, as she mentions here. I'll be honest, the Japan trip is going so poorly. I've never regretted so much going in my life. Not since living here. It's raining, but it's humid, and the weather looks like it did when I was in Niigata. So the PTSD is hitting hard. Sorry for the doom and gloom, but I just feel, and she just goes on, about everything. And the one positive about this whole thing is it says, I hope things look up for you there. The weather should clear soon, and then real adventures can begin. And of course, thank you, Sunny. I hope so too. You bring the sun to me. And that is wonderful. It's wonderful to see. Not trying to pile up on her or anything, but isn't the typhoon or monsoon period in Asia? There's one recently in Taiwan. It moved really slowly. Yes, it happens typically in July and October around East Asia. And we're going to be showing you what SunnySplosion has on the status. And it is great that the girls, SunnySplosion and others, can actually go through and talk and, chat with others, chat with everyone around them, things like that. And here's the rest of the tweet saying she just feels she doesn't catch a break. And then Sunny, of course, hope things look up for you there. The weather should clear soon and the real adventures can begin. And of course, Pontiff Pomlos, thanks for the support. Sunny, Godspeed. People, of course, can have bad times, can have not so great times when it comes to this. And I do hope that things clear up and that she feels better on that trip. And, it already started with a bad one, as I mentioned in other videos, of, her not being able to get into her apartment, the apartment that she had rented for that period, the Airbnb or whatever you want to call it. She wasn't able to get in. And now she has this stuff happening. So hopefully everything can be better for Sayu. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to give some love, pay it forward, whatever you want to call it, to VTubers who are out there doing their best, trying to make it out in this very, very congested world of VTubing and content creation overall. Trying to make a little niche and a place for themselves. And I try to pay it forward, show the love, share the love, whatever you want to call it, for people like this. Today we're talking about NahokoVeta, or Veta, NahokoVeta, or Vita, whichever one you gotta call it. They are an Eldritch God, VTuber, and artist. All right, here Naho, a non-binary Eldritch God of knowledge, artist, and variety streamer looking to entertain. And here you have their stuff down here. They have the kitty being a part of it, and all the other commands and other places that you can do there. And of course, as with everything, I try to show the content that they have. So here's one.
Hey guys, do you think when Alan has the dumpy, he's Alan Cake?
That's a good one. That's a good idea. No, just her? Just her?
Wait, this
okay.
done is about to be done.
There you go. So, the intrusive thoughts won, and you had a bit of an Alan Cake incident there. It's just funny. It's always funny to see. And of course, thank you so much, Nahoko, for being a part of this VTuber Showcase. I really do hope that this helps you grow, and at the very least, gets you some eyes into seeing who you are, what you do, and what you're about. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.